Hello children. Today in history class lesson 2 in the earliest cities I am going to start part 3. So this Indus Valley civilization which already I have discussed two part. Today I'm going to start about the craft item which were found in that city, new crafts in the city. Most of the things that have been found by archaeologists are made of stone, shell and metal, including copper, bronze, gold and silver. So these are the different metal, copper, bronze, gold and silver along with the stone, shell and metal. That means these items were used to make some craft item. Copper and bronze were used to make tools, weapons, ornaments, and vessels. So these copper and bronze were used to make some tools, to make some new craft item, weapons for the war or fighting purpose, ornaments, that means to make jewelry and all, vessels like pots and all. Gold and silver were used to make ornaments, the jewelry, and even pots or the vessels. Perhaps the most striking finds are those of bead, weights, and blades. So what are the things archaeologists have found along with all the other items? Beads, the weights, and the blades. I'm showing the picture of those tools and weapons. You see different kind of tools which are made up of some wooden tools, some the metallic tools and all. Even iron also it was found during that time, and different ornaments, maybe the silver or the gold they have used, beads also they have used to make the ornaments, and different kind of pots. This is the copper pot, okay, and this is the silver pot, and this is made of those wooden pot, maybe the clay old pot also. So these are the beads, these are the different weights, and these are the blades. Now, stone weights. These were made up of chart, a kind of stone. Chart is a kind of stone, and these were probably used to weigh precious stones or metals. So, these stone weights they have used to measure the weight of the stone, other stone and metal also. And these weights were made and shaped very carefully and precisely. That means whenever they have made the weights, it was, that means according to, suppose 1 kg weight. So like that they have to be careful to make that is equal to 1 kg weight. So in this way they were precisely they have made the weights. Now beads also, many of these beads were made out of carnelian, so a kind of red stone, and the stone was cut, shaped and polished, and finally a hole was bored through the center so that a string could be passed through it, then only they can wear it. So that string it was required. The Harappans also made seals out of the stones. So those seals, whatever already we have discussed, those were made up of stone also, and these are generally rectangular in shape and usually have an animal carved on them. Most of the seals, whenever you found any seal, the animal carving it is there. Harappans also made pots with beautiful black designs, and cotton was probably grown at Mehergarh from about 7,000 years ago. You just see, during that period of time, earlier city area, the people they have used cotton cloths. Actual pieces of cloth were found attached to the lid of a silver vase and some copper objects at Mohenjo-daro. So that silver vase, whatever they have remaining part they have got, the archaeologists they found, they have even got the actual pieces of the cloth also, and some copper object also at Mohenjo-daro. Now these are different pictures of the seals which are found, and use of the seals. So seals were used to make a sealing or seal impression or imprints. That means that imprints actually they have used so that they were trying to prove that they are sending this one for different purposes, to show their, the actually maybe their whatever identity. And seals were also widely used for trading purpose, business purpose, and seals were made of terracotta, that clay and all, gold, ivory, faience, etc., different kind of materials. The standard Harappan seal was square in shape, and nowadays we use seals to stamp the bags or the packets containing goods. So usually nowadays also some stamp bag we have seen that where we use some seals for the maybe for different brands also. This is one pot, earlier it was used. Mehergar, one place that I'm showing, this is in Pakistan, present Pakistan, Mehergar, you see in this map. So these are the remains of that Mehergar area. Archaeologists have also found spindle holes made of terracotta and faience. So these spindle holes actually they have used to spin the thread, and many of the things that were produced were probably the work of the specialist. That means for different kind of work, different specialists were there. For cutting stone, one specialist; polishing bait, another specialist; for carving seal, also another specialist. So spindle hole. I'm showing the picture of the spindle hole. Faience. You see, finely glazed object, that is only faience. You see, unlike stone or shell that are found naturally, faience is a material that is artificially produced. So faience actually artificially produced material. So for that purpose, what they have used? Sand or the powdered quartz. So a gum was used to shape the sand or powdered quartz into an object. So the objects were then glazed, resulting in a shiny, that glassy that surface. The colors of the glaze were usually blue or sea green. Faience was used to make beads, bangles, earrings, tiny vessel. So for different purpose, this material they have used. Faience I am showing. This is one craft item, and this is button-like figure they have used for different purpose, and these are remaining of that different craft item they have used. Embroidered that cloth. So embroidery is the craft of decorating fabric or other materials using a needle to apply thread or yarn. The people of Harappan civilization used embroidered that cloth, and the only, so sorry, this is embroidered, EMBROI, I is missing here, so you place that one. Sorry for that. The only evidence about the dress habit of the Harappan people is the statue of human figure, and a stone statue of a man from Mohenjo-daro shows him wearing an embroidered garment. So you please correct the word. This is embroidered actually BROI. The I is missing here. So everywhere wherever I is missing, you please correct it that one. So embroidery, that nowadays also embroidery, that one technique. All of you know that means the fabric, to decorate the fabric, what the needle actually it is applied to apply the thread or yarn, different color, different colorful that yarn or thread we use, and the embroidered that garment most of we are using. Earlier also they have used that embroidered cloth. See one picture, the work of a specialist. So already I have told about the specialist. So that specialist may be a craft person, maybe a potter and all. So one craft person they have you see how he carved that statue, and here one embroidered cloth also he carved it up so nicely. That means this is a embroidery, in this one kind of embroidery which was done over the cloth. So that embroidered cloth also they have used earlier. So not everybody could have been a specialist. We do not know whether only men were specialists or only women were specialists. Perhaps some women and men may have been were specialists. So it is not like that only men were specialists. The women may be also specialists. Thanks for watching.